So I wanted to talk about the body because many people are disconnected from the body. Many people hate the body, hate their body, and there's good reason for that because we are brought up with a huge mind control agenda which is there to make you hate the body. It wants to disconnect you from the body, and the only way really we can do things like smoke and drink, and I used to be a smoker and quite a heavy drinker. The only way we can do those things is if we're disconnected to the body, because the body certainly would not choose those things. And another reason why we're disconnected from the body is because of the fact that we're not taught how to process our emotions. We're made to feel certain emotions are bad. We feel shame for having certain emotions. We feel guilt for having certain emotions. So we push things down, and those emotions get stuck in the body and they become painful. So the mind blocks us from those, and it distracts us with different kinds of addictions. And it might be being a workaholic. That was definitely one thing I was addicted to at one point, or it might be drinking, smoking, drugs, shopping, whatever that is that keeps us disconnected from the body because we don't want to feel those pains. But one of the best things that you can do for yourself, that we can do for ourselves, is to start reconnecting back to the body, is to start to realize that the body is incredible. I mean, you are not the body, you are soul. And you are a soul in the human body having a human experience. But right now we are on the earth school, and we are in the school of physicality, and we are here to experience that. We are here to embody our light, to shine our light from within, to connect to the body. The body is the most incredible technology. It's divine technology, and it's more superior than any technology that exists on this planet or any planet. The body is incredible, and again we are denied during our education to learn about how insane the body is. But as we start reconnecting back to the body, it changes everything for us. So if we are struggling with things like addictions, or that might be food as well, we feel like we need to lose weight, we feel like we need to stop drinking so much, smoking, whatever that is, we feel low self-worth about the self, then if you start this process of reconnecting to the body, then in time all of that stuff will naturally dissolve, because you'll start to lose your desire to do that stuff. And that's certainly been my experience as I've started reconnecting back to the body, started to be grateful to the body for it, just started to talk to my body, started to recognize how incredible my body is. On doing that, I've given up so many things that I used to do. I know now, I eat what my body needs. I'm so connected to my body. I know what it needs in terms of food. I can't overeat anymore. I rarely eat any junk. I hardly drink. I mean, it sounds quite boring really, but it's not. I feel incredible because my vibration is rising, and my body just can't tolerate those toxins anymore. It just doesn't get any joy from them, and I get joy now because I'm connecting to my energy system. I'm feeling my soul, and I'm embodying more of my soul and less of the false self. So it's helping to connect back to the authentic self. So how do we reconnect back to the body? Well, we can do it really simply by starting to communicate with the body. So rather than waiting until you lose weight, or anything else, you're telling yourself that you're going to be happy when your body's this way, or stop saying things like that and start appreciating your body right now. And if when you look into the mirror, it might be hard for some people. Start with things like, I'm really appreciate the fact that I can see. I've got eyes and I can see. I really appreciate the fact that I can hear, music that lifts me up. I really appreciate the fact that I can watch. It can be really simple things to start. As we start to to appreciate the body on a daily basis, as we start to talk to the body. And that may sound nuts, but think about it this way, where you might not be talking to the body out loud, but how often are you criticizing your body in your inner world? How often are you looking at yourself and judging your body, judging it for the way it looks, judging it perhaps for an illness perhaps you're suffering from right now? So you're doing that anyway, you're talking to the body, and that depresses the body. It stops the body from functioning in the way it's designed to do. So as soon as you start to talk to the body with love, with gratitude, in a nurturing way, in a way you would talk to somebody that you actually love, then you're going to start to change that relationship that you have with self. You're going to change that relationship, and you're going to start connecting to the body. And as you start connecting to the body, everything in your life starts to change.